Now that is pretty much it for the top 5 on Rebirth Island. On Facebook, I will be uploading a top AR, and then I might do one, you know, when the season comes out, about the top AR on this channel. Now, make sure you all leave a like, if you're new, hit notification button, follow me down below, all the links down below, including Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, y'all. We're trying to hit 50 followers quick as possible. I'm out. Enjoy your day. Now, if you think that I wasn't going to make a top 5 SMG class setups on Rebirth Island or as a whole, if you think I'm not going to add this MP5, you're out of your rabbit ass mind. This MP5 is one of the most consistent, outstanding, one of the most dangerous guns, neutral guns ever. Like, no matter nerfs or buffs, this gun will still be there. That's how bad it is. If the world gun get nerfed, if the MP40 get nerfed, I'm going here until somebody figures something out, because this is the most safest gun. So for the muzzle, make sure you put on the monitor suppressor and or the monitor suppressor, and or you can put on, like, you know, the monitor, you know, integral, whatever. But that's what I run. And for the underbarrel, I run a Ranger grip for the aim stability. And for the magazine, I put on 45 round mag. For the red grip, I also put on the yeah. And then for the perk, I was about to say perk 1. You see, that's how you know I've been doing a lot of Vanguard, a lot of Vanguard things, you know. Because I said perk 1. But we're going to let that one slide. Believe me. We're going to let that one slide. So make sure you put on side of hand. That's the class that I always run. This is always a neutral class of them. But if you do want more minimum, you know what I'm saying? Just put on the barrel on the integral suppressor to take up the triple grip tape, and then put on the collapsible stock if it really, like, if you do want a lot of more movement. But that's pretty much it for the MP5. Let's get straight up into the next one. You see, I was just talking about a Vanguard gun, and we have to do a Vanguard gun next, because if you think I wasn't gonna pull up this MP Fizzle, y'all already know what this gun is to me. This gun is the MP Fizzle. Huh. Anything with a fizzle and an izzle at the end, you already know it hit. The ST Jizzle. Hey, come on, I don't really gotta say too much. The Call Natty Kizzle. Like I said, I don't really gotta say too much. I really don't gotta say too much. But for this class setup, real quick, I think everybody generally know this class setup, because a lot of people are using this. But like I said, one more time, Arizona, if you want to sponsor me, you know where your boy is at. New York, you know what I'm saying? So for the muzzle, make sure you put a recoil booster. For the barrel, make sure cruising it. You see, I was about to say something else. This was going, yeah. So make sure you put on that. And then for the underbarrel, make sure you put in the M1941 hand stop. And the reason why I'm saying that, I gotta stop saying make sure, because y'all, I ain't gonna lie, whoever posted that TikTok got people saying that. That's kind of crazy. But I was about to say make sure again. Just put on that. For the magazine, just put on that too. Put on your. We're not even gonna say make sure no more. We're gonna say put on that. For the ammunition, put on that. And then for the red, make sure. God damn it. Just put on fabric. For the perk 1, make sure you put it on mark. For the perk 2, make sure you put on quick. For the stock, make sure you put on folding. The movement speed with the fire speed. You know what I'm saying? That you recoil. I mean, if you do have problems with recoil, you can also put on brace, but I don't think you're really going to need it if you know. You know what I'm saying? But for the optic, make sure you put on the which one is it? It's one of these. I use that one. I use a Kusanik ISO. So, yeah, the 2M. Yeah, word. That's pretty much it for the MP40. Let's get straight up into the next. Like, we gonna have to put these guns in there, because like I said, these guns is all reliable. Right now we got the OT Sizzle Nizzle. The Sizzle Nizzle. That's what I got called this gun, because you know what I'm saying? Word. Also, one more time, Arizona. Comment down your favorite Arizona. Yeah. Now for the muzzle, I mean, it's self-explanatory. I think everybody pretty much knows the class setup. If you don't know this class setup, you've been living ready for rock. Get out of the rock. Stop trying to beat with the rock. I'm not talking about the actual rock, like the way in the rock dodge. Yeah. So for the muzzle, make sure you just put on groove suppressor. That's pretty much it. Everything else sounds, just self-explanatory. You got to put on some task force with it. The task force, they got effective damage range, bullet velocity, straight speed, but the vertical, unless your aim is booty, I recommend y'all put it on this. If you aim booty, just leave it alone. I recommend you trying something else, yeah. But if your aim is booty, just leave the task force alone. For the magazine, I use a VDV fast mag, and that's because I need it a little quicker. I get pushed by everybody. Everybody should know by watching the streams. I don't really be doing nothing. I just get pushed. I got pushed by helicopters. I got pushed by bears. I'm not even sure bears even in the game, but I still get pushed by them. So I just recommend y'all, strap up quicker. Yeah. Put on a serpent wrap for the red grip, and then for the stock, make sure you put a KGB. Or you can put on no stock, depending. I'll be running around like, I'm all fit. So I just put on no stock just to keep running around. I mean, running around is pretty much fun in this game. And you need to run around more. A lot of you people need to run around more in Rebirth. A lot of you people. I just want to make that known. A lot of you people. It could be you I'm talking to right now. That's the crazy part about it. Move. Stop camping. Stop top sniper tower and Nova in prison. Move. Go get kills. Go get kills. That's how you bring your teammates back. Go get kills. Go. I'm telling you, the moment you get kills, your life becomes 8 times better. It's Arizona busting though. But we'll get into the next gun. We'll get into the next. This gun right here, we call this the Old Reliable, aka the Bullfrog missile. Now we're gonna make this pretty much quick and efficient and quick and efficient and more quick. So make sure you put on this gun. When you put on this gun, make sure you put on this attachment. I gotta stop saying make sure. Just put on that, and then for the barrel, put on hey, whatever you want to. Actually, I think depending on the variant, yeah, it messes up your air sound. So I don't really know what variant it is no more, but you're just gonna have to figure it out. For the laser, make sure you put on the Tiger Team and on the mounted flashlight for a lot of movement speed. And then for the rear grip, I put on Serpent Wrap. And the reason why I put on Serpent Wrap because this, like I said, this is the best rear grip when it comes to like this attachments as a whole. So like, just make sure y'all just put on this. Just have the least amount of cons, pros. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just self-explanatory. So just make sure everybody as a whole just put this on. And then for the stock, I mean, you can't put on no stock if you do want to run around like I said, like yeah, like you one of those. Like, 300 frames, but you can't do that. But if you don't want to, then, put a KGB for, like, the sprint to fire time, the aim moves, just strafe and shit. But other than that, I just put a no stop. I want to run as fast as possible because I'm tired of getting shot in my back, especially when you pop stem and you start. Holy Lord. Stem with no stock is absolutely beautiful. I recommend that to everybody in here. Stem with no shot. But let's get straight up into the last gun. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, everybody use this war gun, so we're gonna make this quick. Make sure, well, for me, I put on, the Mercury silencer, no surprise. For the barrel, make sure you put on anything that hides the fire rate. Yeah. For the underbarrel, make sure you put on the M19, word. And or you can put on the Strife Angel. Is that the one? Yeah, that is the one. So depending on how much you like which one. For the magazine, I put on a 64 round mag, and if I'm feeling, cute at the moment, I just put on the 40-48. For the ammunition, I put on the secondary rounds. For the red grade, I put on where's it at? Fabric. For the optic, at that point, just that's all personal preference. For the stock, make sure you put on the skeletal. For perk 1, I put on momentum, and then for the quickness, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the last gun. Now we're going, y'all. I'm gonna make this real quick, very quick. Oh yeah, we already know what we're doing. Y'all already know what we're doing by the title. Top 5 SMGs on Rebirth Island as of right now. I know the season is coming out, which means that, there's going to be another video about this pretty much very soon. Also, it's not a sponsored video, but make sure you get yourself some of this. Some of this be hitting. Read it. Yeah. But we're going to get straight up into the cloud setup. Let's get straight up into the first cloud setup that we have for today's video.